Okay, it's taking a little longer. Hold on a second. All right. Okay, yeah, now it's perfect. Streaming over YouTube and okay, good morning everybody. Super excited about the call this morning. We have Shannon from Michigan. I think you're in Michigan right now, correct? In case you're traveling.
I am.
Okay. All right, Shannon, the call is yours.
I will be in Chicago tonight. So if you know people, be inviting. So many cool things happening. Kimberly Starr over there hosting. So we're excited to go. We've got a car full riding with us and can't wait to see Daniel. So, who has any forward movement happening this week? Who wants to share? Oh, Lynn, come on, 3 star.
We said it yesterday. Oh, you weren't here early. But yes, I'm a 3 star now. I'm really excited. Thank you to all of you leaders. You are all so amazing. Every day, we can reach out to you guys and you're there. And that's what I love about this community. I really do. And yeah, I was asked, yeah, last night, did I ever want to quit? Yeah, of course. You just got to keep going because you never know what's around the corner ever, who you're going to miss, just like Christine says. And this company is just I'm so grateful for it. Yeah, it's been a blessing in my life. It really, truly has. So thanks to all of you and my new BAs, and we're just rocking and rolling. So 3 star pro next.
Next, absolutely. Anybody else have any great things happening you want to share with the group? Inspire us. Okay. Okay.
Actually,
Well,
good morning. Hi.
hey, Sky.
I just really wanted to reach out and thank Lovey and Nilbert for throwing a Zoom launch last night for me. And it was really incredible. And we had a really good attendance. And I'm just super excited.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So being very thankful this morning and following up like crazy.
I know we were actually, I know I don't see Nilbert on here, but we were just talking about him and just how when I came into the company, I really grasped onto his talking. I don't know if it's because of his calmness, and I just love that. But even Eric had said how much that resonated. I mean, beyond all of our leaders, just that resonation of just and the slide, and I'm never a show girl, not very often, but the slideshows and his communication skills are so on point. That's what I loved. Like they were so on point. So he is
Yeah.
a great leader.
He's an
Absolutely.
incredible leader, and so is Lovey. They're both like a team. So
Absolutely.
very grateful for the two of them and for all of you because you inspire me. And just like Lynn just spoke, I am like this close to 3 star.
Ah,
I cannot wait.
yay.
I am
Well,
just
we
so
need
close.
more 3 stars. So let's get cranking.
So
Who
thank
you
you.
talking to today? It's all in who you reach up to, all of that. Just constant connecting,
Mhm.
right? Connecting,
Mhm.
connecting, connecting. I know I've been watching, we have a new BA on our team. She's not brand new, but she is killing it right now. And I am so excited for her. We actually have after our event, I can't even keep up. I am just, I am over here just trying to keep up with everybody else and everything they're doing. But Alex Lang is one of our gals, and she's in her 30s, and she has 3 children, super busy, and I don't know if she'd be able to share a little bit, but I'll let her come on if she wants to. But I'm just watching her do some really amazing things in posting. Like she's just very consistent in posting, sharing her story, telling others about the product. She's seen the product work and really believes in it. And so I am so excited about her because I can see her future. I know she doesn't really see it as far as I see it, but oh my gosh, do I see this? And So I just, stay the course with those people, even if they're just trying the product and check in and check in. And she's kind of a self-starter. I will tell you, like I didn't bug her. And so I am just, I'm just watching her kind of grow into it and she knows what to do. Like she doesn't even need me. She really does know what to do. But the other day, I'll give you a phrase. Eric and I were talking, and of course, I have sometimes these little zingers, and I was like, oh, that's so good. I got to put it in my phone. And it was, oh, what was it? Yeah, he's telling me. I'm looking at my phone. I can't even find it in my phone. Feed your health. Are you going to feed your health or are you going to feed your habits? And I thought, that's really when somebody serves you up with, it's too expensive, or I can't, blah, blah, blah. I do this. I do the energy drink over here. Oh, okay. Well, what is that feeding? That now we're not even talking about money. Now we're just talking about, are you going to feed your health or are you going to feed your habit? And your habit may be, oh, I need a beer every day, or I need this energy drink every day. Well, that's a habit. A habit is going to TJ Maxx. Who doesn't love a good TJ Maxx store, right? We all love that. But these are I think, the obstacles that we have to overcome sometimes with people. And it doesn't have to be mean. It just needs to be factual. Are you going to feed your habit or are you going to feed your health? And it needs to come from a heart-centered place, not not a twist, right? You're not in for a twist or a backhanded comment, because I know that happens. Don't do that. That just makes you look snide. So don't do that. Just, if it comes from heart-centered, and you're just saying, oh my gosh, like I have a nephew who's in the Chicago area, and I messaged him and I said, I love Georgia's statement. I just didn't want you to miss out. And now it's his choice, right? And I told him, and I know how big this little tree is going to get, and it's going to get massive. And I finally caught on to some numbers, and I don't I would need an hour to tell you this one, because really, like, this tree thing, when you really map it out, every single person is worth about $3. And I know that sounds small, but remember, if you have thousands and thousands and thousands of people on this tree, eventually where it will be is, you figure $3 per person, that can be massive amounts of income just on the tree, right? Just on the team commission piece. That's not the PIBs. That's not the matching bonus. You guys, and I say this with love, Kathy or Alex or any of my people, the matching bonus checks are crazy. Like, what a gift. What a gift from Danielle. What an amazing gift from this company. We didn't get that in other platforms. There was no matching bonus check that you got. I mean, Eric said to me yesterday, he's like, oh my gosh, have you looked at your check? And I'm like, no. And it's those matching bonuses, because when other people get paid, you get a certain percentage of that. So you want more L1s. You want more L1s. You want more directs. And I'm going to also share with you, this company is growing, and we have a small little town, right? So, like, it's interesting because I'm kind of like Eric or I, everybody kind of comes to us. And so he'll mention to me a story of somebody who said they knew somebody. And then I'll be talking to somebody else during the day, and they'll be telling me how they're going to enroll somebody. And I'm like, oh my gosh, these two people know each other. And these two people are going after the same person. And it really is whoever signs first. Bottom line, It's whoever can get the person enrolled. I know, so you really got to be moving. You don't have time to wait because more people are realizing how great this product is every single day. It's not like other products where you think, oh, yeah, I heard about that. You guys really have the opportunity. You're pioneering this company. Are there going to be little hooks and things? Yes, there is. But you know what? We're pioneering. That's what happened in pioneer days. You had to you had to go through the swamps. You had to get there, right? And so for me, I thrive in that. I thrive in building businesses. I love it. So to be like locking arms with as many of you who who are experts and pros and no other ideas and we're sharing and all that. You don't get that in normal business. So if I can just share that with you, in business people don't always have a go-to person. So go to businesses. We don't have that. We have to. I luckily had that in my prior platform when I offshot my tech business. I at least had some training, but a lot of people start things, they have no clue what they're doing. No clue. I mean, even when you start a restaurant, oh my gosh, we own a restaurant and a bar, bowling alley restaurant. No clue what you're doing. And it's so much work. It's so much work. And it's not only just work, but it's work with not necessarily like-minded people. So it's an employee mindset you're working with many times because you have employees. So you're not working with entrepreneur mindset who just know they can go do it. I mean, I know once in a while you'll have those little feelings. We were talking earlier, right, Charlotte? Like if you didn't have the things that didn't quite work out, you wouldn't have the benefit of knowing what to do next sometimes. And I know I'm all over the place this morning. I'm sorry. But the bottom line is, action is the key word. What action will you take today? Even if it's the wrong action, imperfect action is better than perfect. Nothing. Because if you don't take action, nothing happens. Nothing happens until somebody enrolls somebody. Nothing happens until something's sold. Nothing happens. So if you enroll them, they need to get product. Help them get product. That's your role. You enroll them and you help them figure out how they're going to get product. And I have seen people come in and do one product and go on to do phenomenal things. And I've seen people come in with founder packs and go on to do great things. I've also seen it happen the opposite way. So when the drive is there, that's the excel, right? When the drive is there. So I love when Christine says, when there's need or greed. And it's so true. It's so true when there's need or greed. So if, find a need and fill it. We've all heard that. So these are just little taglines, but that one that I gave you earlier, I just really think like you feed your health or you'll feed your habit. And what are you doing? And I will share with you guys this week, this was a pleasant surprise. Adrian came, right, George? And she educated me so well on the Eat Her Now product that I wasn't a really great user of that product. I would like to say I was, but I never, the box was sitting there. I was terrible about it. Well, I've been very consistent. In 1 week, I lost 3 pounds.
Whoa.
In 1 week. And I'm really consistent with my pills because with the cancer, I have to lay everything out, but and have it consistent. But because there's other meds, seizure meds that I have to take. So I'm really great about taking all of those. But and I'm really good about, I love the taste of the collagen, and I do collagen every single day. So I love the taste of the collagen. Eat Her Now, I don't know. I don't know why I don't take it. I make sure I get 2 packs of Kinetic every day for energy. But anyhow, started taking that after she left, and that was last Wednesday, and have been consistently on it and lost 3 pounds in a week. Got on the scale this morning. I'm like, no, yeah, 3 pounds in 1 week. So I'm thinking 3, 6, 9, 12. Hey, 10 pounds a month would be awesome, right? If that happens. So I just want you to know that those people out there doing these GLP-1s and they're, or they're microdosing, they can do whatever they want, but I'm looking for a natural product that will bring me into alignment with my weight goal, I guess you'd call it. My weight, I'm looking for a set weight goal of about 25 years age. So that's my goal. So okay, I'm gonna take anybody got any questions or something you'd like to change, or you're looking for some suggestion on what you're either struggling with or you're having great things happen.
Yes, share what she shared with you about the intranet. You know,
So
you just can't look. She just threw the 3 pounds out, y'all, and kept going. She didn't tell us what she said about
oh my
it, right?
gosh, honestly, I wish I would have videoed her. We were at Dr. Draus's office and she did a whole panel thing on product, and it was probably the best product education I've ever had. The Eternal, she talked a lot about it being a blood leveler, a glucose, right? Blood glucose leveler. Um, I don't really know, honestly, Kathy, what she said, and maybe it was how she said it, but it just really impacted. I know she shared a few stories. And if I can tell you one thing, that was one thing I learned while Adrian was here. I learned that, and you always hear stories sell, facts tell, and yeah. I'm one of those people. But honestly, it was while she was here and she was sharing these stories. Like she shared a story of an ADHD friend, or a friend of hers has a couple kids, and the kids, one child in particular kind of struggles with ADHD and like high level, right? And so they did the kinetic, because the kinetic will have a reverse effect on ADHD and calm you down. And Brad, we talked about this too. I don't think he's on here, but it will calm you down. And probably as a mom, we would feel this, right? I don't know if you guys feel it, but um, this particular event, the child took it. They couldn't find the boy. He was in the house. Goes downstairs, and this is a short version. It was much more emotional, but this short version goes downstairs, and the child is sitting, humming a song and putting a puzzle together. And I think as moms, we just know, like, sometimes it can be so struggling with the kids, or you have a child who's just dealing with they're just sick all the time. And I even experienced that with my grandkids. Like they're always got something going on, and I'm like, okay, we need to do a little of the immune. They probably can't do the whole pill, but like these products are really great. And I know, talk to your doctor, do all the stuff, okay? But like my 2-year-old granddaughter sucks down the Eternal. She loves it. She loves that product. And I know it's great for her. So I just, and people like, look at Janine, yes, blood tests are coming back better. We're helping people have better lives. They're able to focus more with the ADHD thing. They're able to, and Brad and his sister in our group both have that, and they both are just amazed at how much more they can get done. And that's what it's all about, right? It's not about healing the problem. And I'm not saying it can't do that, but It's about the ability to function in life better. And that's what I personally had to come to grips with. It's not about not having a brain tumor. It's about affecting every single day, it being it not growing. That's where we really want to keep it not growing, but also it's my quality of life. Every single day, what is my quality of life? How is it better? How is Eric's quality of life better? You know, he no longer comes home and grabs a nap on the couch. He actually is the whole day, you know, so it has affected our quality of life. And as you age, which I know some of you are my age on here, as you age, you do get more tired, but you don't have to. We're so conditioned to think, well, you know, you're getting up there. You are getting, look at George and all he's doing. He's out running 6 miles a day. And I'm like, that is a lot for me, but I'm really impressed. Like, I'm like, that's phenomenal. So just know that, like, it is about your quality of life. You're helping people have a better quality of life. And if we help the kiddos earlier, they're going to have a much more longevity and quality, better quality of life for them. They're not going to deal with heart things and different things like that. Robin, go ahead.
So I've shared with some of you before my testimony about the mobility issues, and I was actually having to use a wheelchair to walk long distances, like at airports, etc. When I was going to seminar and stuff like that. I had to do that for 2 years in a row. Couldn't really even take a nice little stroll or a walk without pain. And I didn't see a turnaround until 6 weeks in. So if some of you are like, wait, I don't know if this, I didn't have an overnight testimony like some, but I stayed the course, and I swear by the Vitalite, the Revive, really all of it. I take all of it now, but the Etranel too, and I'm working on using those three to help with weight loss. And I've lost like 25 pounds in the last year. I started my holistic journey in October with the holistic doctor, but I've never been a big like prescription drug person, just because I had a really bad experience with a prescription drug in 2014. So I've stayed away from those for over 10 years. And I'll be 60 in March, y'all. I'm like, my next 20 are going to be my best 20. And I'm so excited because I'm not going to accept, oh, well, that's just your age. And oh, when you hit this number, you really go downhill and blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm a newlywed. I'm not going to go downhill. I'm not ready for that. I want to travel. I want to do things. I want to have fun. I'm about to be a complete empty nester in another week. And so I feel like this is a whole new book in my series of life. And I am grateful because, my struggle is what has given me the passion to share with other people. Every day I hear people saying, oh, this hurts, that hurts, this ache, this pain. Y'all, I don't even take a Tylenol. I don't take any over the counter anything. I don't take prescription anything. I rely on three, and the Lord to help me every single day. And now I'm more active and feel better. And, it's just making a difference in my overall countenance, my emotional well-being, and everything. And so I'm grateful. I'm so, so grateful for these products and for you, Shannon, that you shared with me, even though I was drinking the pink Kool-Aid pretty heavily and struggling. You have made such a difference for me, and I want to be that to someone else.
Absolutely. You just pass it on, right? And we
Right.
all have the ability to do that. So I really challenge everybody today to each one reach one and then invite them to the call tomorrow to be with us, because it's in that little daily action, the consistency of, and you could even be using the call. Oh my gosh, we get together every morning. There's all these great success tips, there's training. You won't want to miss it. If you work, you can watch it on video. Uh, George has it going to YouTube. And so, but it's a community that they can be involved in. And they don't have to show up. I mean, some people are a little reserved until they can see what's going on. So I always suggest if they weren't on today, get this video to everybody who's on your team. Get the link out to everybody so they can see what it's all about. And we are friendly, we are fun, we are learning, and we're growing a whole community and a whole movement. I mean, tonight we're traveling 4 hours, a bunch of my team, to go see Daniel and hear what he has to say. So just, it is a movement and it is going to be a household name. I am like, I know that I know you are in the right company at the right time that pays the most money, that has the best comp plan, and is the greatest owner. He's so phenomenal in all the things he has to offer us. So just know that, just lean. If you don't have the belief there, or you've got some hang up going on in your head, just lean on our belief in this company, because I swear, and I don't promote a lot of things till I know them to be true. And I swear this is the best company. I'm amazed at that comp plan. Every time I turn around and I ask another question, it's a better answer than I ever thought it would be. And I'm like, are you kidding me? They're doing that too? Because it's good. It's always what's best for us. And and that hasn't always happened in companies, you guys. I've been around, and like, to know that they make the decisions to the benefit of the sales force, I'm like, wow. Like, that's really impresses me every time. And I do say pray for Daniel, because he's walking the walk. He's out on, you've never seen a company owner work like this. He's out with the people, he's out meeting the people, he's talking to them. I mean, yesterday I hopped on a call, he was on a call. So I just want you to know, like, the guy is all in. He's all in on you, and he's betting on you, which is pretty phenomenal, right? He's like, I have the best people, we're growing the fastest. And I know that if you grab hold of his little shirt tail, you're going to make a lot of money and affect a lot of people in a great way. You're going to get to do both. You're going to get to help people and make an income that you've never seen before. So there's my little soapbox. So have a great day. I'll give it back to you, George.
Thank you very much. Very inspiring. And for those of you that heard, we have amazing products and amazing pay plan. Now, you have to know the pay plan. I know many of you don't know it, but you are not in the trainings on Saturday. I go deep on the pay plan, and the reason I know is because last night we were having a meeting in Utah, and I asked a simple question. There were several distributors, several brand ambassadors, and only one knew the answer. And I was asking very simple question: how much money do you need to get a cycle? How many cycles a week? If we have to know exactly the pay plan, we don't have to know the ingredients in the product. We have to know what they do. We heard already incredible results that we have. But now, do we know the pay plan? Because if we don't know the pay plan, not because you have to explain every second, it's because the more you see the plan, Shannon just said, the more you are excited, because it's nothing like this. And I challenge people, by the way, nothing like this. And I cannot go deep in the pay plan in the mornings. It's why I said you have to be on the Saturday calls. For those of you that have been in network marketing for a long time, you remember that every Saturday there were trainings in the company, the super Saturdays, etc. It's so important that you are on the calls. It's an investment in your business. It's an investment in your business, and I'm repeating that. Now, the other thing is make sure you connect with people, everybody, like Shannon was saying. She has all the challenges possible not to do what she's doing now. They have other businesses too. And however, she loves this business and she's doing it. What is a reason we are not putting 100% what we're supposed to? She's not full-time. And you don't have to be full-time. You just have to be full time in your mind for that hour a day that you're going to do is 1 hour full time. And 1 hour full time, that doesn't mean that you are listening to a recording or listening to Dr. Dan or watching. No, it's when you are talking to people. I'm very direct here because I don't want you that in few years, because happened when I started, when I was in the company before, I didn't start at the beginning. But I remember saying that at my upline, who was at the time starting in his company at 75, starting, and he was saying to everybody, let's do it now. Don't wait. 10 years later, well, in my case, 3 years later, I hit $1 million. But 10 years later, a group of people were there, and many of them were the same that were 10 years before, but still they had not started out. They have not talked to people, talk to somebody once in a while. But when there's no consistency, it's like exercise. You go to the gym once a month, you are not going to see results. You exercise only once a month, you are not going to see results the way that's supposed to. You will be consistent. But in order to that, we have to know what we have, because the more we know about our business, the more excited we are about the business. And the second part, the more we share, the more excited we are, because then we see the results. Like happened to this little kid that was humming downstairs, or like happened with people that have incredible results in the blood work. Like, and by the way, it's not our products curing or anything like that. It's just that we are giving the raw materials to the body to do the thing that's supposed to do. That's simple. It's simple to that, like that. And I want, and the reason I repeat this, and I ain't gonna be repeating, I'm gonna sound sometimes like I don't know, like a parent. We are gonna have the result that we want. I think Daryl, yeah, Daryl and Wendy, you are raising your hand. Go ahead.
Hi, George. It's Wendy. Hey,
Wendy, how are you?
I just wanted to throw in something real quick. And you witnessed it, George. In a previous platform I was in, my schedule was from 4 in the afternoon till 3 in the morning. Now, when do you contact people on your lunch hour? My lunch hour was 8 o'clock. I had 1 hour. You guys, I'm telling you, within 3 months of me being consistent in that 1 hour, as George is saying, it brought me home full time. In 1 hour a day, in 3 months, I was home full time. That was not with this platform. That was not with this pay plan. You guys, we have something incredible. When she talked about matching bonus being a gift, it really is a gift. I've never seen something like this before. This is incredible.
Yes.
So I just wanted to share that with you today, George.
Thank you, Wendy. Yeah, you're amazing. I remember when that happened. You were in that company, and then 90 days later, you were full time. And at the time, you have tons of kids in your home on top of that.
I did. Yes, I was raising 5 kids and my youngest was 3. So
That's
that
right.
was, Daryl and I were high-fiving out the door. Hey, great job. Now it's my turn. So we watched our kids that way. We didn't have a babysitter. We just had each other. So it was quite the plateful. But guess what? We can do it. We've done it before. We can do it again. It's no
That's
big
right.
deal. So
Right.
I love 3, love all of everything about it. So I just wanted to share that with you because some people don't really understand. Pockets of time is exactly that, pockets of time. Make it what it is, you guys. This is important to you. You got in for a reason. Make it what it is.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's right. Thank you, Wendy. Great. Kenyon, St. George twice in a row. That's cool. Kenyon, go ahead.
So, George, like 2 weeks ago, I had knee replacement surgery.
Mhm.
I get the staples out today. I have been, this stuff is, it is not a cure, but I'm creating a story about my healing of my knee. I have no bruising. I have not had very little bruising the whole time. No swelling. I'm taking 2 Revive in the morning, 2 at night. And if I feel like I need it, I'll take 2 in the middle of the day. I've been doing collagen every day. I'm doing 20 days straight because it helps on the inside. I'm taking all the products. The only one I'm not taking is the Purify because I don't know if, but I have had to have some pain meds because it is a severe surgery. But I'm cutting back on all that stuff. You create your story. You create something that you can relate to with people. And I just feel these products are amazing. I'll send some pictures later. I'm getting after I get my staples out of before. I've got pictures as it's been going, and you'll see the difference. It is crazy what these products can do to help with a major surgery. So I just wanted to put that out there. Getting back on all these calls, you know, I was gone for a month on the mountain. I go up and I cook for hunters and I do a bunch of stuff. And consistency, got to stay consistency because it's hard to get back in the swing of things when you're gone a while. So just be there, get your story. If you don't have a story, use your upline story or somebody else's story to use until you get your story. So that's what I have to say, George.
That's true. And by the way, that's 100% true.